Assalamu alaikum everybody, it's Mariam again and I'm back for our Ramadan Storyteller series to share with you another tale tonight for the 12th night of Ramadan. So we'll take it down from our calendar, 12th envelope, we'll put it down here, and tonight I will be sharing with you a story called Drummer Girl by Hiba Masood. So, as this is quite a long book, what we'll be doing is we'll be reading it in two parts. So tonight is the first half. If you've got a copy of the book yourself at home, please do read along, and tomorrow we'll finish off the second half. So, let's begin, shall we? Drummer Girl. Many years ago in Istanbul, at the far end of Gul Pasha Caddesi, where the cobbled road dips towards the Sea of Marmara, there was a small white house with a brick red roof. If you ever walk by this house on a Friday evening when the sun was setting and the neighbours were lighting their kitchen lanterns, you would hear an old woman softly singing to herself. Why do you sleep? Why do you sleep? Wake if you know what is better for you. Why do you sleep? Why do you sleep? Your Lord the Merciful is waiting for you. If you followed the lilting melody and peeped inside the black iron gate of the small white house with the brick red roof, you would see Grandma Najma sitting on the front steps. Grandma Najma would look up at you questioningly. Her brown eyes, the exact shade of a mabrur date, would squint a little, but her strong wrinkled hands would go on tapping the beat of her song against knees carefully hidden under the folds of her long red skirt. Long before she was Grandma Najma, she was simply Najma. She lived in that same house since she was a little girl, but in those days she lived with her baba, her mama, and her two brothers. Najma went to school in the morning, and in the evening she helped her mama around the house. As she swept the earthen floors and washed the porcelain cups in which her baba drank his fragrant cardamom tea, she would sing, "Wake, O believers, big and small, your Lord is watchful over you. Rise, O believers, say in one rousing call, Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Kareem." Najma loved Ramadan. She loved searching the sky for the new moon with her baba and stringing up the fanus lights. She loved wearing the special clothes sewn by her mama. She loved the fancy tea set that mama would take out with its tiny spoons that her brother would carefully shine, and the steaming bowls of shurba that they all had for iftar. She loved falling asleep to the sound of night prayers at the distant masjid. Most of all, she loved waking up before dawn as the Mesaharati passed through her street. A Mesaharati is a special Ramadan drummer. He walks through the neighbourhood in the hours before dawn, beating a drum and chanting special songs. He does this to wake up all the sleeping people so that they may take suhoor, the pre-fast meal, and pray the Fajr prayer before the long day of fasting begins. A Mesaharati stands in front of each home and calls the people of that home by name. Every night in Ramadan, Najma would hear her father's name being called out by the Mesaharati at their door. Wake, O Ali, wake, O household of Ali, the time for the Lord's bounty is upon you. For as long as Najma could remember, Ramadan had meant hearing the Mesaharati, the thump, thump, thump of his drum and the sing-song poetry of his melodious voice. And for as long as Najma could remember, she had carried a secret dream. Najma wanted to be a Mesaharati. Rise up from your beds, let sleep leave from you. Stand up in prayer, let your Lord be pleased with you. She would hum the tunes of the Mesaharati and imagine walking through the neighbourhood, waking up her friends and neighbours. One day when Najma was 12 years old and Ramadan preparations had begun, she went and sat on the floor by her baba. She put her head on his knee and he stroked her hair. Yes, Najma, what is it that worries you? Najma took a deep breath and all the words spilled out of her. Baba, I want to be the Mesaharati this year. I want to beat the drum and sing the verses and wake everyone for suhoor. My friend told me that Brother Yusuf, our neighbourhood Mesaharati, is not feeling well and is looking for a replacement. I want to be his replacement. Please, This dream is calling to me, Baba. It has been calling to me for years. So that's the end of part 1 for tonight. I have a question for you. What do you think Najma's Baba is going to say? So Najma wants to be the Mesaharati. What do you think he is thinking?